For most of human history, life moved slowly. Generations were born, lived, and died without seeing much change. A farmer's tools were the same tools his grandfather had used. A craftsman worked the same way his ancestors had worked for centuries. The world was powered by muscle, wind, water, and fire. There were no factories, no engines, no mass production. And yet, within a single century, humanity would experience the greatest transformation it had ever known. This transformation is called the Industrial Revolution. It did not begin with an explosion. It did not begin with war. It began quietly. Before the 18th century, nearly 90% of the population lived in rural areas. Most families were farmers. They grew their own food, they made their own clothes, they repaired their own tools. Production was local, trade was limited. Life followed the rhythm of nature. If crops failed, people starved. If winter was harsh, survival became uncertain. Wealth existed, but it was concentrated among landowners and royalty. For ordinary people, life was hard, but familiar. The Industrial Revolution did not begin everywhere at once. It began in Britain. Why Britain? Britain had rich deposits of coal and iron. It had rivers and ports for transportation. It had political stability and strong financial institutions. Most importantly, Britain had access to global markets through its empire. But resources alone were not enough. The true engine of change was innovation. The 18th century became an age of invention. New machines began to appear, slowly at first. The spinning jenny allowed one worker to spin multiple threads at once. The water frame used flowing water to power looms. The power loom mechanized weaving completely. But one invention stood above all others: the steam engine. Early steam engines existed before James Watt, but they were inefficient and expensive. James Watt changed everything. His improved steam engine converted heat into power efficiently. For the first time, factories were no longer tied to rivers. They could be built anywhere. Steam power meant faster production, larger factories, continuous work. Human muscle was no longer the limit. Machines became stronger than people. Factories replaced small workshops. Instead of craftsmen making complete products, labor was divided. Each worker performed one simple task, again and again. This system increased productivity but destroyed traditional skills. Workers became replaceable. Time itself changed. People no longer worked by sunlight. They worked by the clock. Factories required workers. Workers moved from villages to cities. Cities exploded in size. London, Manchester, Birmingham all grew rapidly, but cities were unprepared. Housing was overcrowded. Sanitation was poor. Disease spread easily. Industrial cities became symbols of both progress and misery. Perhaps the darkest chapter of the Industrial Revolution was child labor. Children worked in mines, mills, and factories. They were small enough to crawl into narrow spaces. They were cheap to hire. They were easy to control. Many worked 14 to 16 hours a day. Education was sacrificed for survival. Progress was built on suffering. Women formed a large part of the factory workforce. They earned less than men. They worked under harsh conditions. They balanced labor with family responsibilities. Yet the Industrial Revolution also gave women new roles. Economic independence slowly began. Social structures began to shift. Steam power did not stay inside factories. It transformed transportation. Railways connected cities and regions. Steamships crossed oceans faster than ever before. Distance lost its meaning. Markets expanded. Trade increased. Globalization was born. Britain was first, but not alone for long. Europe followed, then the United States. American factories flourished. Mass production reached new levels. Industrial power became national power. Nations competed through industry. Industrial nations required raw materials. Colonies supplied cotton, rubber, minerals, and labor. Industrial growth in Europe came at the expense of others. The global economic gap widened. The modern world system was formed. Workers began to resist. Protests erupted. Labor unions formed. Strikes became common. Governments slowly responded. Child labor laws were introduced. Working hours were limited. Education expanded. Progress learned to regulate itself. Once started, industrial progress could not be stopped. Electricity replaced steam. Steel replaced iron. Oil replaced coal. Innovation accelerated. Each invention built upon the last. Industrial power changed warfare. Weapons were mass-produced. Transportation allowed rapid mobilization. World wars became possible. Industry became both creator and destroyer. Everything around us today traces back to the Industrial Revolution. Computers, cars, smartphones, artificial intelligence. We live in a machine-driven civilization. The Industrial Revolution gave humanity power, but it also created inequality, pollution, and alienation. Was the price worth paying? That question still shapes our world today. The Industrial Revolution never truly ended. It evolved from steam to electricity to digital technology. Humanity is still living inside the revolution. As factories expanded, a new economic system took shape. It was called industrial capitalism. Factory owners invested money into machines. Machines produced goods. Goods generated profit. Those who owned machines gained wealth. Those who sold labor struggled to survive. A new divide emerged. The industrial age created two powerful classes, the industrial capitalists and the working class. This division would define modern society.